There we go. Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Metaphor. Last time we got through pretty much all of the new dungeon. This one is fairly short. As you can see, I did go and get our MP recovered.
What now?
Now, as I recall... Here we go, we got Poison Shot and Sleep Shot. This is medium and Sleep is weak. Okay, so I guess we'll go with Poison then. As I recall, this boss has parts that are weak to Pierce and not much else.
Alright.
Hulkenberg's fine on Magic Knight since she has... Yeah, she has Heavy Rush, so she's already good. Don't really need Day. Field Arts could actually work pretty good.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I didn't do any leveling for Sniper with him, so Sleep Shot's the only option.
Alright.
Watch me be completely wrong and like remembering something completely different.
Yes.
What? Here already?
Is that a baby? Nope, not a baby.
Why are you saying that like you can't see it?
Are you hungry? Oh, so fussy today.
Or the way that they handled Joanna's kind of weird.
This monster. Is it a human?
This is the child you hold so dear?
You know how loopy she
All the
seems
victims
here?
you kidnapped?
Oh, my darling has a hearty appetite. I had Morris deliver us food. Were you able to secure a meal?
Well,
Ah, useless! You have failed to eliminate the bounty hunters, and now you've led Heisme himself here. But no matter. You look tender enough for my darling's liking.
what?
No, if you get to kick his ass, he just gets eaten.
This is your child. It just devoured a man. All I see is a mindless monster.
And a monster is what I see. When I look upon the world. People are beasts of fear and superstition. Murderers.
Now
without
suddenly
remorse.
she's giving a full-ass speech about this kind of shit,
I have
when
done
earlier she was
nothing
all
they've not
loopy
done to
about this
me.
thing being her kid. Is she sane or is she not gay? Make up your mind.
They are the unnatural. They deserve to die. They should all be so glad to nourish my child. My dear, sweet child. A mother's love should nurture, but this is beyond the pale.
And you? Do you not condemn her? She kidnapped children, murdered them in cold blood, and would see you blamed for it.
In truth, I know this woman's pain all too well.
Huh?
In the name of her child, she was willing to turn against the entire world. Behind her atrocities, I see the devotion of a bereaved parent. You found yourself unjustly in a terrible darkness, and I struggle
You're
to blame
being
you.
a wee bit too kind to the
Burying
child
your own
murderer.
child is unbearable. grief and madness fill the gaps where love had been. But my eyes were opened. These people helped me see. The only way to beat the darkness is to confront it. Step by meager step. You must walk back to our reality. Look upon that, and see true that it is not the child you once loved.
Be silent! You know nothing of it.
I don't know why it seems like she's powering up when she's in a part of this fight.
You are here to be eaten!
Good. Show me your hate. Pour out your darkness. We'll fight, but not in justice's name. Grief is its own death, so we will show you life!
Darling, are you still hungry? Mother wants you to play with your food! Come, my darling. It's time for supper. Eat up.
All the people who disappeared. This must have been the last thing they ever saw.
We break this tragic curse here and now. It's the only way we might mourn them. Let us finish this, Captain. We'll put an end to this horror, whatever the cost.
We can figure out what it really is.
Falling
We can
back!
win.
Oh, power
Get
of
after it.
kings!
Oh yeah, that's right. We don't get like it doesn't have its like
No holding
extra
back.
parts until
Move
later.
into the rear. Sword Master! And a hit!
Let's stay calm.
Magic Seeker! Scour! Magic Knight! I crush you!
Think.
What sound did he just put on?
Stroll's dazed. He won't land any attacks like this.
Oh, isn't that? As I recall, that's like a form of
Now
like
accept your fate!
blind.
Fall!
Heisman, they've dropped your defenses.
Let's try this.
I won't hold back! Win!
Captain,
Oh,
we've got
power
your
of
defenses down.
heroes! I'll destroy you!
Think.
Really?
Stroll's
I ain't
dazed.
dodging shit apparently.
Attacks like this. Heisman, they've dropped your defenses.
Could do with this.
Come forth,
They
Royal
have dropped their
Sword.
defenses, but it's not exactly doing that much damage to us to warrant worrying.
We strive for! Not to the rear guard! Come! I will not
thanks.
let you die.
My thanks.
I knew you'd help.
To the vanguard! I need...
Huh. Oh right, I should steal from him,
Are you
shouldn't I?
prepared?
The freedom.
I won't hold back!
Is there another way?
Ready for impact! Magic Knight! Not now. Into the fray! To safer ground, with blade in hand! Shatter!
And only one of us dodged? Jeez.
Is everyone
What are we
okay?
doing, dodge-wise?
That thing's been staring at us for a while now. It's so creepy. Wait, staring at us? That's it! The eyes! I bet if you go for those huge eyes, it'll have a hard time hitting us. We can't afford to feel sorry for it right now. Wait for an opening and try blinding. If we hit its eyes, maybe it won't move around so much.
Yes!
You hit their weakness.
There it is.
Eyes, May. You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Vitus power! Come on!
You hit their weakness.
Let
That's
justice
your opening,
prevail!
Captain. going
Face
anywhere
me!
like this.
No
Only
holding
takes
back.
losing an eye like a champ.
We are. Come on,
Magic
this is our
Seeker.
chance.
Win! With blade in hand!
Dodge. You've got some
Finally, a
fancy
dodge.
control.
Are you prepared? They're tougher than I thought. Come forth, Royal Sword!
Is a magic knight! I could still standing, I see.
Oh, my darling. Mama's here. Mama will always
This is like the
be
only
here
thing she
for you.
does.
Here. Take all the magic I have.
She healed the demon baby?
Oh, please!
Captain
Right
Britain,
on one,
Advance
you
it. Hold
got
back. I'll
3
use what I
days.
must.
you hit
As I
their
recall,
weakness.
she can only do that once.
No holding back!
Hey?
She says, I'm using all the magic that I have.
Keep it up, Stroll.
This should work.
Magic knight! Pierce
Hold
through
on,
them!
got them right in their weak spot.
I dare
Alright,
say we've made
it's
our
not
point.
going anywhere like
Swordmaster! Run them through!
I do find it kind of weird that it doesn't like have nearly as much of an effect blinding it than you would think it would have on its
this. This is our
accuracy.
chance.
Let justice prevail! I'll destroy you!
Back up.
What? This is bad. We don't know who it's targeting.
You really try to make us doing the thing you told us to do a bad thing, game.
I shall vanquish evil!
Magic Seeker! Scout! Oh, power of heroes! I stand waiting! Too slow!
Dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
No holding back!
Right on target.
Very nice.
Let's go!
Win! For all that we strive for! Shatter!
Oh, right. Slide up, Hulkenberg.
Expecting another crit. Oh, I keep forgetting to steal.
According to your name, eh?
Oh, it's holding no
I
items.
call
Well then.
upon royal power within! Not done yet!
Look, its eyes are back.
I won't hold back!
Come on!
You hit their weakness.
Magic
That's
knight!
your opening, Captain.
I'll run you
Hulkenberg
through!
got them right in their
I'll
weak
use what
spot.
I must. We've
All right.
destroyed it.
It's not
Now
going
to the
I
rest.
shall vanquish evil! Better
Hit
hit!
their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Come forth,
I
royal
think
sword!
taking out the eyes only disables that, like, stare ability it
Run us where
had.
we are.
Let
Come
us
on,
clean up
this
this
is our
mess.
chance.
Now accept your fate. Apologies. Would you finish it?
No holding back! Tougher than I thought.
Almost there.
Nice one, Captain.
I won't hold back!
Scour!
A tough one!
Come! I'll run you through!
Not bad.
Wasn't even enough for a job rank up for Magic Seeker.
Not bad at all.
Even I had more to learn. Not long ago, I too had a child. But I couldn't protect him. It was in a nearby village. Some paripus started a riot, and my son was caught in the middle of it. They beat him until he was barely recognizable. Even bloodied and battered, he clung to life. But his body was broken. He couldn't move. And not a single person came to his aid. He was a Yujif, and to them, that's all he was. But he was a helpless child, left to die in a pool of his own blood. By the time I finally got to him, it had been hours.
I had no idea.
I couldn't abide it. Reality was too painful, and I ran until I was spending my nights and days in the sandworm's pit. Better to live in solitude than in the embers of hell. That was the real reason I lived in that den of beasts. I thought death would be a mercy.
Heisme.
And then these meddlers came along. They dragged me under the night sky I'd not seen in many seasons. And beneath those stars, it finally came to me. This is not the life my son would have wanted for me. That thought changed my whole perspective. His memory deserves love, not pain. Look with your eyes and your heart. You can ignore it no longer. You loved your child, not this creature. And the child you loved is gone.
If I could have sacrificed my life instead, I swear I would have done it. I loved my son with all of my heart.
I know. Nobody could ever deny you that. And now, the nightmare is over.
What do? Do we present this creature as evidence?
I don't know. Our testimony is likely not enough to prove this monster was behind the disappearances, and it'd be easily denounced as a publicity stunt.
What are you talking about? It's a freaking giant human you're dragging out. What do you mean?
Do you recall the promise I made when first we met? I pledged my political support if you were able to solve this matter. I fear that after all this, it is a boon I can no longer provide. But if you need a head to present
Like,
to the
seriously, why
judges,
is the giant human's
perhaps it could be
head
my own.
not available? Do we really need, like, did there really need to be, like, a compelling story behind the giant freaking human head that was, like, you know, eating kids and all that shit here? Also, like, what they're also talking is, like, were they not planning on having Joanna get punished at all if she hadn't brought it up?
You'd have us cut off your head?
If that is your decision, I will accept it. However, that seems unlikely.
I mean, I'm pretty sure freaking... like, getting the chair would be the lightest sentence she could get for all of her crimes. Let's not forget that she's been feeding this thing the people she's, like, in the town. Oh god, how long has this been going on? At least months.
Please take me to the exhibition of the brave. I will confess the truth before the
Like,
masses.
seriously, how much blood is on her
Surely
hands?
the evidence will be undeniable when heard from my lips.
Yet as a holy woman, 'twould be bold-faced ignominy to sanctifex Forden. You risk dire consequences, possibly even without trial.
Why are you acting like she doesn't deserve consequences?
I have but one request. Before I depart, I would ensure all my duties are passed to my
Like,
successor.
seriously, once again, how many people have died because of this?
I know. I ask much of you. But would Barden and I be permitted to join you in Oceania later on? I will atone for my sins. For my son's sake. I must.
What should we do? There's no
My
guarantee
god, you
she
got
won't
over
take this
that
opportunity
awfully
to escape.
fast.
But I see her point. The people here have suffered enough unrest. If she is to leave them, she must ensure they still have guidance. Else they'll fall to chaos and panic.
You are our captain.
You also need an
decision
excuse
is
for not
ultimately yours.
immediately, you know, going over there.
I want to protect the city.
He's paid highs me as a colonel, but I chose to believe in him. I want to extend Joanna the same grace. Where no one's future is written in stone. If that's our goal, then there's a chance we have to take? Huh? The fuck does that mean with what's going on here?
You're too nice for your own good. But you might have a point about not forcing her.
Our treatment of her might reflect on her confession too. Don't want anyone saying we coerced it out of her.
Then 'tis settled.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. 1,000 times. Thank you. Oh, how curious. It's as if
I'm actually reminded of, like, Tales of Vesperia actually had a character arc like this, except
heard the
the,
news
like, guy who
about
was
Lady
doing it
Joanna.
with mustache twirling evil.
I will assume the duty of our escort to the
Like,
exhibition.
well, I mean, she
and I will
still
ensure the
kind of
warrant on Highsmere
is.
taken down.
I don't know, a moment of lucidity doesn't exactly absolve her of everything she's done. So it just feels weird how differently these things are treated.
Rest assured, your bounty will be paid in full. After all, I asked that you find the true culprit, and so you did.
Ha ha! I say, we could upgrade the gauntlet runner with some extra Spondulix, eh?
Spondulix? The hell's the Spondulic?
Young man, I have a request. Could you donate a portion of the money to the bereaved families?
In other
know
words,
'tis
you
not
ain't
my
getting that
place,
money for gameplay
But
stuff.
something must be done for them. Their pain must be unbearable.
I don't think that decision should fall to me alone.
I think everything should go to them. Not
Yep.
merely a
Quite right. After all, our primary objective here is getting ahead for the exhibition.
My word. You're all indeed true knights. I'll
Just as long as you keep this out of the public ear until the exhibition, right? We can't have our opponents finding out and trying anything underhanded.
You have my solemn word. I'm glad I entrusted this to you.
I guess we got a courage boost. Oh no, the whole writing for this ending just feels so off.
Highsmere. 'Twas thanks to you that we found the truth. We'd not have revealed the culprit or the secret of the castle on our own.
I agree. If Barden thinks we're True Knights all, that goes double for you.
If you've nowhere else to go from here, perhaps you might join us and further lend us your strength.
You're in this race to become king, are you?
Not exactly. Look, you think it'd be alright to tell Highsmere the truth?
We've come this far together.
Of course, everyone's gotta
That's
be in
fine.
on it.
Yes, I have no objections either.
That's the very thing from the Princess survived or a plot for
So
Luis's
His
favor.
Royal Highness lives. I see now why you all fought so desperately.
Would you lend us your strength?
You already know my answer. My life may not weigh much, but I gladly pledge it to your noble cause. If I'm to choose a lord out of loyalty instead of dependence, then there's absolutely no shame in that.
Hope you're ready for the craziness
More a
about to
friend
unfold.
than a lord, eh?
To the boy,
That's not the
I
answer I
suppose there's no
picked, game.
difference. Either way, I'll follow my heart from now on.
Right.
And suddenly, we're in the triple digits instead of the quadruple.
I wish I could have done more to help in Martira. I was so ready to prove myself, too.
Micah seems to be doubting herself. I want to play a more active role, but I suppose things didn't go according
But
to
maybe I
plan.
found something better. A goal worth chasing. So I'm gonna focus on that from now on.
Intense Gallica's newfound motivation and faith in me.
The mystical fairy got through the bear this.
Now we can get its
You and
mid-tier.
me. Our destinies are intertwined.
Okay, now all we have to do is head to Briarhaven and wait for Joanna to arrive.
Ah, about that. Dash it inconvenient, but there's apparently been a landslide on the Valley Road. Utterly impassable. The old
What's the
road
point of
crews
the
should have
giant
mess
walker
cleared by
if
the
we can't
competition,
use
so
it to do
until
giant walker
then,
things?
Your time is yours to waste.
Time marches on, and the
I don't know
age
why
of
they
the
couldn't
new
have
king
just said
draws
that we
nearer.
were waiting for, you know, Joanna to finish off like the handoff of power, etc. before heading off.
The deadline is...
Make ourselves used to see if anybody needs our help until then. An excellent suggestion. These residents still face manifold problems. If we were to lend a hand, we stand to gain by improving our own reputation as well. We'd also supplement our funds by taking on a simple bounty or two. Perhaps we should see what's available. Let's make the most of our time available to us. Up to you what we do next, Rion.
Alright then.
Is Sarah Barden's follower stuff? He actually does give a really good class.
Pardon?
Alright.
Other side quests unlocked at the point.
Where to?
Guess not. Huh. Here, might as well check.
Take a look.
Yeah, no new bounties. So the only side dungeon we got is... yeah, this guy's for his quest.
Alright then. Go.
Yeah, able to move strolls along,
for the
I
old
think.
girl to shine. Now then.
Yep.
Fascinating. What
That
should
is.
we do?
And right there, what are we doing there again?
Should be a good time.
It's your call.
Let's be off.
Not sure we're fighting on the way there, though.
Taking up the request of the man in Martira, the Gauntlet Runner makes its way. The mysterious individual could very well become a source of new power, though they have yet to quite grasp that.
Oh, as I recall, light magic is really useful in the next dungeon. Oh yeah, the plant culture thing.
What to pick?
Yep, I was
All right.
really hoping for that. Oh, Hulkenberg 2? Is it? Okay.
Oh, it's you. Oh, right.
Sleep free at the moment. Can use your advice about something.
Sorry.
I'm boring you with all my personal problems.
I'm sorry.
Right. Remember what we heard about my inheritance? Maybe a clue to its whereabouts in my hometown of Halia?
Sure.
Inheritance could help all your townspeople. That's where I gave you the other, yet you would rather I use it to rebuild my house. Really? I figured that would be the one he liked. Lord of a prosperous house, that's the natural ambition of all who are born to nobility. You can't really claim to be, like, a prosperous house if you're not actually, like, ruling over anything, can you? Forging aristocratic alliances, courting favor from royals and nobles, marrying some wealthy lord's daughter, and then there's the matter of heirs. I had a daughter. Her hand would be promised to another family at birth. Some would follow suit to my courtly endeavors. Oh, that which couldn't feel more foreign to me in this life.
Hey.
Life is yours to choose. Only were that easy.
Yeah.
All I know is that my parents sheltered me while they dutifully fulfilled their roles. My turn to take up the mantle. Never imagined it would come to this. Makes me regret how I treated my parents. The last image they had of me was that of an ignorant child, spoiled all his life by a cadre's servant. House's name, both are cornerstones of Halia. It's nothing to the people suffering cast out by the fire. Put the house first. In spite of that, I'm no different than Lord Hydron. It is my course. My lack of clear answers clouds my thoughts of late. I mean, being a lord is more than just having money. You have to own land to be considered a lord.
Got it.
There's a ray of light between those clouds. Thanks to you, I need to seek up that inheritance. I know that much.
Well then.
Sounds like we need to look into it ourselves. You would join me. To generosity, no bounds.
After all,
You know I'd be worried if you go back alone. Am I boy in your charge now? Please.
you're a kind one.
Honestly, didn't expect such kindness, though. Since you're coming along, should we agree to head there next time we meet, then?
I'm relieved in knowing that I'm not alone.
There's warrior leveled up. I really should be the one helping you. It's quite the opposite,
Thanks.
time and time again. Thanks for that.
Hello.
So we got a runner in our way.
Why, that's Goddard.
We got her to Rising Star. That firebrand thinks he can decimate our craft. I'm nervous to know the gauntlet runners by its sight, but when he says decimate, that could be a good thing, can it? Do we need to get the dictionary out for you, Gallica? Indeed, we mustn't allow him to damage his highest runner. Let's go!
You're
this guy.
Too young, in fact. A greenhorn like you is years, centuries from deserving a land runner. You'd be the rapscallions who crashed the opening ceremony. A young man like you, our king. Ha! Laughable.
What's your problem?
The name's Goddard. The rightful heir to the throne and the voice of the rogue tribe. Tax the young, bankroll the elderly. Those too old to work will know prosperity under my rule. You little jackanapes will kneel before your betters and elders. And if you will not, you will be made to kneel.
We don't want your vision of a
Welcome to how all the, like, non-main character guys work.
Cheeky brat.
Swordmaster!
Magic Seeker, win!
But let
This way,
Justice
huh?
prevail! Shatter!
Take this!
Doesn't like Heismay for some reason.
Mustn't settle for all power of kings.
Cheeky brat!
Swordmaster! To the force! Withdrawing! I shall vanquish
His only
evil!
single target move is that. Nice.
Lose to young rapscallion! The elders and rogue
Be not face me.
cheeky brat!
I got a polarity magnet.
You whippersnappers need to learn respect for your elders! Who do you think kept this kingdom together after the war?
Oh, we know. Not like any of that ever really gets brought up.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
No
Do
holding
we even
back.
know, like the war you just brought up? Like the participants?
Cheeky brat.
Magic Knight! Still standing, I see.
There, he lost all of it. Well, his accuracy should be in the toilet now.
Take this! Oh, please! Suffer!
Still managed to land 3 out of 5 of his attacks.
Remember, we all grow old, and the blade you hold to my throat will be at your own soon enough.
Nobody's trying to massacre the elderly, you old goat. We want equal happiness for all, young and old. God above. Look, we'll not kill you here. How's that for respecting our elders? But mark me, this will not happen again.
Far too naive. But I suppose that's the luxury of youth.
Okay.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Huh? I have never known such heights.
How you've grown.
There, she got some actual agility. Hey, god damn. We're rapidly climbing up the ranks, huh? Bloody good work out there, lad. No one's getting their hands on this ship under your watch, eh? Now full speed ahead, no delays for us, not if I can help it.
The Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at nightfall, the time of hunting for monster kind. Even with the Gauntlet, as monsters come more alive with every...
All right then.
Get some tolerance from Heismay here. We got in the new book yet? Oh. It'll be nice when we actually have access to all the books.
Now then.
Oh, we could do hers? Huh.
All right.
This is a good opportunity to level up something we've got low. Well, since I've done this, I was in the Shadow God. My sharp hearing meant I was usually put on watch duty. At the time, most of my missions were confidential, the kind of things that never become public knowledge. Now I can't go into any details. I was desperate to protect something important to me. That's what it was all about. Hey, what? You already said they were.
Really?
Difficult for you. That was all a long time ago, now it's just another memory of my youth. Yeah, I'm still a desperate man, but my heart feels lighter now than it was then. Perhaps the difference is in having comrades I can trust. We trust you too. Tis my honor. Perhaps if you succeed one day, if you do manage to build an ideal country of kindness to all. You're saying that like the current plan isn't voter fraud. Then I shall protect the land with all that I have. Believe we two strive toward the same world. I gladly fight for it, not in secret like I did in the Shadow Guard, but as a true official knight. It really is not possible. Nothing would make me happier.
Yeah.
I know you can do it. Thank you. Even if it's only a dream, your faith helps make it feel closer than ever. Is it thanks to you that I can speak so freely of such lofty ambitions? That we never met. I'd never considered any of this. I believe you have talent for showing others the light, and I say that as one who fell deep into darkness. That's a rare quality. You said that gives me confidence, thank you. Figured that was the right option. People of such character, few and far between. I shall rely on you all the more, Captain. I've rather dragged this conversation on, haven't I? It's a good thing I'll remain quiet out there. It's quite no more. And it becomes prayers out, that one's out of the ordinary. Defend our position to the end. Let us take our first steps towards a new dream. Oh, alright. Okay.
I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash. That's one.
Freaking that did way more damage than I was expecting. Although I guess these guys are really under level now.
I chose the wrong opponent.
Failed somehow, I decided to take a breather with Heisme.
Good grief.
We're all first, and that's just how we want it. All thanks to the Watchmen, eh? When we're safe, we learned a valuable lesson in the process. Good experience all told. You're welcome to come visit again if you'd like.
Now then.
You only get 3 points for that? Ah, there we go. Rank 2. Nice. I did pick good options there.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What to pick?
Yeah, Heisme, we can't level up at the moment.
Are you free?
What do we do today? Whatever the specifics, would be prudent to use our time in improving our chances of building our strength. There's one must ask that we save training for another time. Right now, I have some other things I'd like to ponder alone.
If so...
Could you spare a moment for me then? It is about Rodan, the Knight Commander. Because I really don't have much to my stuff outside of that. My family found prominence through means beyond the wealth we lacked. Scholarship mostly, with some having developed a taste for politics. And I was the outlier. My single-minded pursuit of martial arts put me quite outside their sphere. And considering my temperament, they had no idea what to do with me. Yes. My family offered me no meaning worth pursuing, so I volunteered for the Guard when I was still quite young. I thought that in the military I could blaze my own trail on strike alone, but, well, such ideals were meaningless to House Hulkenberg. You know, with her house being called Hulkenberg, again, this is my, I guess, Marvel brain rot showing, as I'm like, but Hulk likes Smash! With the chance to prove my abilities, they had already made arrangements to assign me to the Knights, ensuring I would not disgrace the family name.
But
I was fortunate enough to meet Rodan through the course of my training as a new recruit. Born to a storied Roag household, but his house dissolved and he joined the military after its decline. We were alike in that way, seeking to rise by our own individual efforts, regardless of familial background. What changed him?
the truth is...
After our training concluded, Rodan was openly being considered for an appointment to the Prince's Royal Guard. However, instead, it was I, still tender in years, who was ultimately selected. Rodan lacked for nothing as a knight. He and I were equals in all things, save that my family had put the right words in the right ears. He was denied appointment to the Royal Guard. Instead, he was sent to the front lines alongside the common footmen of the state army. After he was frustrated, he made a name for himself and returned to the order. He rise to the rank of commander in such a short period of time. You're trying to say you respect him?
No.
Rodan's current behavior does not befit a knight commander. It's hardly bears saying that we cannot allow such abuse of power. Even if I am partly responsible for his attachment to power, nay, indeed, would be all the more reason to intervene. I can't help but wonder whether it even my place to judge him. Even though I sought to carve my own path, my knighthood only came at my family's behest. After failing to protect my charge, I left the capital a wanderer. These lofty words, what weight do they bear from one such as I? Knight errant, error failed in her solemn duty?
No.
It's not who you are, Hulkenberg. Even if I now stay my course, what of my past up? What of she who wandered? Once upon a time, I thought myself righteous. I respected order, brought many a criminal to justice, and saw many a punishment meted out. I gave back. I know it's a matter of convenience, a way to disguise the weakling I was. I lay nightly standing a replacement for the family I've forsaken. First in my time as a knight, I failed to protect the prince and abandoned my post to seek him out with no more honor than a thief in the night. I fled my family and fled my knighthood. Rodan, he sees me this in me, clarion clear. Am I to claim any chivalry over his?
So then...
To repeat the past and run from Rodan? No, I was simply afraid. Afraid to face him, afraid of facing who I once was.
It'll be fine.
This isn't the Hulkenberg I've come to know. You think me braver than the woman who speaks of fear?
You know.
It's the way of a broken sword, I suppose. Brute force will avail nothing, eh? But still.
I see.
Yes, that sword. Perhaps I'd lost sight of something very important indeed. But you've been there to remind me. I'm truly indebted to you, Rion. Know that you have my sincerest thanks. Bird seems like she's realized something. I sense a further deepening of our bond. Rank 5.
Finally time I settled this.
Because of her learning night stuff.
Sorry.
If I may, I'd like some time alone with my thoughts. When I found my answer, let us speak here again.
The party finally arrives at the abandoned tomb. Are the rare blades and shimmering jewelry merely a trap to draw in more victims? Or something else entirely?
Now then.
They're here, though. Not too keen on this being the place we're exploring. Here for a mission, not to seek amusement. This is where we search for the ring, yes?
Back on track.
That's right. The sooner we find that ring, sooner we get Grease's dagger back. Although, where do we even start? As a history, no? I bet it won't be simply left lying in the dust. Oh no, until we head further in. Since signs of monsters, so be careful. And find some other nice treasure in these nobles' graves. I don't love grave looting, so I'll think of it as recycling. As well, we look for useful items. Let us not stray too far. We are returning to town by nightfall. Alright, Rion, lead the way.
What now?
Let's see. Does Hivemate? No, Hivemate does not have healer learned.
Fascinating. This right here. Alright.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
And to give everybody Hama. Because if you recall those, like, monster room boxes that we were fighting before, they show up a lot in here, as I recall.
My power swells forth.
Doing over here. That 14.
Alright.
Alrighty. I don't remember what other, like, weaknesses are in this place. I do remember, like, the boss of this place. We really want to steal it.
Okay then. Let's
It's
go.
got an amazing accessory.
Hey.
Gallica, do you have any idea where this ring we're after might be? I'll check, but I don't think I'll see anything. Nope, no good. Can't tell where it is at all, but on the bright side, there's a lot of treasure chests here. That's some great news. Now that we know, we can scour every... Do you recall that our objective here is finding this ring? Bear that in mind. Real, lead the way, if you would.
Hail!
Now what am I to do?
Staring at a wall. It's off, but it won't budge when I give it a push, or if I try pulling it. Is it just a regular wall? I'm not really captivated by that wall, huh? I mean... Map says... Oh, yep, this is yep. You could tell, especially when there's no, like, when we're all just staring at it instead of, like, someone standing off to the side.
I won't hold back! Flare!
You hit their weakness.
For all
That's
we
your opening,
strive
Captain.
for!
Hulkenberg got them right at their
Oh,
weak spot.
power of kings!
Are you prepared?
Oh, holy
Hit
light!
their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Midas power! Light! I
I wonder if you could do more damage with this brush. Not enough.
only a flesh wound.
The captain's asleep.
Face me!
Hey, Captain! Rise and shine!
We've done it.
A halfway decent result.
All right, that's lovely.
I guess we have to have that appraised, huh?
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for
Pretty
that.
scented bag.
We found something.
Yeah.
Ooh, also that's +2? Guess that's only openable from the other side.
Sounds crazy. But something's around here. Fine. Keep it.
Alrighty then. This is definitely a freaking. Yep. Good old mimics.
You hit their weakness.
No holding back! Hack and slash!
Oh, what? I hit triangle twice by accident there.
With healing
Oh,
power.
whoops.
Much thanks.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
That was just me doing muscle memory from the others.
Missed.
Oh, come on! What is this turn?
Nice one, Captain.
What?
Now accept your fate.
You hit their weakness.
I call upon royal power within!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up.
Magic Seeker.
You hit their weakness.
They do have a lot of HP, don't they? 1,800.
Mystic Pass.
Hulkenberg got them right in the weak spot.
No holding back! The power of light!
Let's go. Flare. Let justice prevail. Not this
Looks
one.
like they're weak to light.
Come.
Guess it's our time
I'll
to
run you
shine.
through.
That's right.
They surely underestimated us.
Good. Tis done. Whoa.
Nice MP recovery item. Up.
I knew I could count on you.
Right, we did it.
I imagine that.
One goes down on the left. Huh. Over here we go up.
We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
Come on! Let's take them all out!
Try some opening.
Okay.
I shall
Evenly
fight
matched.
as the noble I
Guess
am.
we'd better stay on our toes.
Drops those, interestingly enough.
I shall vanquish evil. 3 remaining.
Not bad. Magic Seeker. Win. It's too late.
The
Fine
captain
work,
took
Captain.
one down.
I'll just stay focused.
Got a feeling.
Let us clean up this mess. A wise choice.
Might as well not risk them, you know, getting off the stun.
The freedom of a wanderer. Vitus power.
Flare. Still up? Is everyone all right? Right there.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
What now?
Here, we should probably swap there.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
spotted. Blades at the ready.
Oh, where's this go?
That might be a good
Alrighty
start.
then. Oh, I remember how this whole place is set up. There's like a switch that opens up like most of the doors.
There they go.
And the switch is actually like you fight the boss before the switch. And then you get more access to explore afterwards. Oh, okay.
You're not serious.
Please know the sounds of Leo. It's almost you. Yeah, we already know about that.
As long as we're careful. I think we
Let's push
find
through.
Your death will be swift.
Stay calm, everyone.
Wait, they're weak to Mudo? Undead being weak to freaking dark just does not compute. What the hell?
Magic Seeker! Hold on. We're looking good here.
Oh, power of heroes!
Nice work,
Well
Hulkenberg.
done, Hulkenberg.
Some darker
Look at their weakness.
Are you prepared?
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
I think we're in the clear.
Oh, this might be a legit
good
chest.
fight.
Yep. It's a merchant weapon. Oh, well. I already found the boss. Might as well kill it now.
Yep.
What now?
Huh?
Wait, it has a key in here, I think?
This is no good.
Yeah, that's a trap, alright. But not a bit wise to... I don't know, not to open it? I concur, but there's no returning spilt water to its basin. The trap is sprung. I suppose you're right. Whinging only prolongs this. Let's tear it apart and be done with it. My thoughts exactly at the ready, everyone.
Oh, power of kings.
Why,
There it
hello
is.
there,
I
treasure.
got
No
it.
holding back.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up,
Magic
Cole.
Seeker! Light!
We get to wipe that awesome later.
Now's your opening, Captain.
Face me.
You
Purify.
hit their weakness.
Are you prepared?
Heisme.
Take that!
Flare!
Got half health already. Oh no. God damn it. Someone always has to fall asleep. Wonderful.
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal
Oh,
him?
come on, really?
Wasn't
See?
Get back on his feet.
Shine!
Hulkenberg got them right
Be
in their
neither
weak spot.
timid nor arrogant. 'Tis best used.
I live to see it. Swordmaster! The power of
You
light!
hit their weak point. Keep it up, Scroll.
Brightest power! We can do this!
My thanks.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Magic Knight! Shatter!
Let's lower its hit rate. Didn't help us much there, did it? God damn it.
No holding back!
Hey, Captain! Rise and shine!
Let justice prevail! Still standing, I see.
Someone heal him now!
God damn it, dodge!
Someone help him!
There we go, jeez!
That's
The fuck was that? I get the sleeping people not dodging, but he's already been decreased twice.
This should help.
I live to see another day. What am I? All yours.
Let's go. With healing power.
What's needed?
God damn it. It's only supposed to be a chance, not a guarantee that it'll land its shit.
I defer to you.
Let's stay calm. Here,
I'm obliged. Blade in hand. I'll destroy you.
Oh, it was that loud. Whoops.
not bad.
I was wanting to try to make sure that stayed up. As it was about to wear off. I was gonna have a heart attack. That got ugly. Quite the indiscretion to fall for such an obvious trap. Rion, did I see you pick something up earlier? Is it treasure by chance? Oh, to a room somewhere perhaps. Room under lock and key in which we might hope a certain ring of value might be found, or better or worse. Interesting, finally a turn of good fortune. Alright, so we're looking for a door then? Let's get that ring and get out of here. Sure we'll find more treasure along the way, and if there's anything like this one, well, spring all the traps you like, but don't say I didn't warn you.
What now?
Why is Calica an actual, like, target option here? What the hell? Oh yeah, so, what we just picked up there... Where is it? Actually... Here it is! It's MP regeneration! You see why I wanted it? He doesn't even have, like, an actual... accessory equipped. Browser's pipe is the one I steal with.
Alright, how's that?
We found good find.
Bomb of life.
Very impressive.
Yeah, come on!
Are you feeling okay? Just making sure.
Ready? Another dead end.
They all seem pretty weak. You got this.
Very impressive. If you see use for it, I say take it
A lot
with
of
you.
ladders around here.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
This battle's ours. Let's go!
Let's settle this quick.
Face me! Some darker
Their
arts.
weakness.
I call upon royal power within. The end's in sight.
Not bad. Magic seeker.
Yeah, we get 4, like, MP a turn. Works pretty well.
I'll just walk it I got one.
Indeed.
Who's next? What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
Let's push through. 'Tis our opening.
Fast, and we'll win this.
Face me! Some darker
Who's their
arts.
weakness?
I shall vanquish evil.
Guys, may?
Almost finished.
Troll always
The
comes
freedom of a one.
Stay sharp.
It's not a
Blade in hand.
I am never gonna hit well with physical attacks.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Our
That
foes have
base
fallen.
almost to another level.
We found something. That's lovely.
Oh, we've been here before. Oh, we didn't take like the right branch or the center ladder down. Does... Can't remember if the door that we've been looking for has a keyhole in it.
That's not half.
What?
Oh, yep. It wasn't a switch, it was a key. Now one would hope most of these are good, given the fact that you need to beat the boss to get in here, alongside also needing to spot that little hidden passage.
Nice.
Let's take it and move on.
New weapon for mage.
We found something. Well.
Oh. Yeah, those weapons are for the class we're trying to unlock here. Oh, I think I know how that goes over there to reach those chests. Alright. These pains in the ass.
Expect no quarter.
Let's settle this quick.
I'll use what I must. Too much, perhaps?
Excuse me?
Better be careful.
You know those guys are weak to it.
Just hit their weakness.
No holding back!
Kaizme.
You'll be the end's in sight!
Good one, Strong. Come forth, Royal Soul. Light!
You hit their weakness.
I stand
yeah.
here to justice prevail. Shine!
Hulkenberg got them right
You
in
think
the
just
weak
I'll
spot.
use what I must. Some dark one left.
I shall vanquish evil. Everyone.
Oh! Well then.
Stroll got knocked
By
out.
this power.
Anyone get him back on his feet.
Is everyone alright? This should help.
Live to see another day.
Perhaps this suit face me.
I love running it. Oh, come on!
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Are you prepared? The power of life.
Heal him.
Even worse that it was Heisme that freaking whiffed that shit.
Magic Knight! I will
I
not
owe
let
you.
you die.
My thanks. Perhaps this suits me best. Eat. Purify!
Hit their weakness.
Swordmaster!
Move, Kaizme.
Come forth, Royal Soul.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Okay.
Even
Heisme got a level, right?
That was the last of them.
What now?
Restock on meds, don't I?
All right.
Oh. Ain't bad. Keep it in your agility. Yeah, more agility you are, the more your attacks hit, and the more dodgy you get. That's why I was surprised that Heismay actually misses, because he's got the highest agility. Running away from enemies, you gotta have agility to book it. And be able to act before your opponents. When you want to steal from enemies, agility will help you line your pockets. Let's say agility's real important. See, ain't I, sweet tooth? You know, if we meet again, I'll let you in on some more toothy tips.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Oh, no, wait, oh. I thought it was, this was being guarded by, like, skeleton guys over there.
Hey, you found something.
Over here. God.
Let's push through! Act fast! And we'll win this!
Yeah, he is like the highest level guy here, so he probably gives the most XP.
Are you prepared? Take two remaining.
Not Great
bad.
job,
If I say
Magic
so
Seeker.
myself.
Light! You hit their weakness. That's your
Blade in
opening,
hand.
Captain.
Shine!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Now
weak spot.
accept your fate.
Oh, he's up.
Wow,
You're
Heisman.
incredible. Sword master.
Unfortunate.
The power of
You
light.
hit their weak point.
We're gonna get Mama Dune.
Oh, power of heroes!
Oh no, we're getting confessed. Oh, come on!
Heisman, you're...
Hell no, not that many.
Oh, power of kings.
You hit their weakness.
Sword master.
Heisman.
Take two remaining.
Took one out.
That'll do.
Keep it up.
Come forth, royal soul.
Light!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Oh, mystic pass!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Now
weak spot.
accept your fate. Time to end this.
They had no chance against Heisman. You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Flare! I stand ready with blade in hand!
Maybe this can make him do a single target? Okay, this time only Rion got hit.
Captain's been
Face
hit with a
me.
help. He attacked. He's getting
Purify.
In the. Are you prepared?
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
The curse isn't it I can take it.
Come! Shine!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot. Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
That'll do.
Guess that does count as not taking damage.
I've got a curse on you. Can...
All right.
I love it.
Ooh. Only that gives good magic. Oh, I'm still hexed. Like, wait, why am I Urpul right now?
What now?
But do I not have any of the recovery? No, wait. Oh. Oh, there it is.
Great job.
That was well done. Impressive. Your training has paid off.
What the heck is down here then? Our obvious goal is obvious. I'm more curious about what's over here. Yeah, I gave up. Alrighty then. Yep.
I shall vanquish evil.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up.
Let's go.
Flare. You hit their weakness.
Oh, power
That's your
of
opening,
heroes!
Now accept your fate.
You hit their weakness.
Magic Seeker! Magic Knight!
There we go.
Even easier than expected.
To ever greater heights.
Nice.
Let's take it and move on.
Lovely. Good so work coming down here, huh? What? There's a whole floor apparently that we can't see anything on. Have we gotten high enough level?
Right there.
Yep, we have.
Time for some close combat.
What was with that weird ass dash I just did there? The heck?
What?
Nice.
All right.
This must be the ring. You say something about that ring having some rather sketchy backstory? Now we heard that misfortune befalls the ring's owner, and that the place we found it is any indication. Absurd, full of superstition at most. How about you try putting it on your finger then? No, but you see? What are we, children? Come on, what are we, children? That sounds like the very grown-up Rio will be holding on to it then.
Please.
But to conclude it then, well, Rio, that means this delivery is left to you as well. Now we head out. I'd rather not linger here, but if you wanted to, we could explore a bit more.
Say, that is well.
Quickly check, I guess? There actually might be something back here. Yep.
I'm sure you'll find it useful.
Nice.
Our risk pays off.
Alright, brawler weapons. And that leads us right back here.
Hey. Okay then. Got it.
Back to town. I also need to do Maria, like, level ups too now that I think about it.
Let's report back.
Found the ring that shady Cuculus guy wanted. Yep. Yeah, they're just reminding
Yes.
us. Yo, we did the side quest.
Still
God,
though.
it sure is stubborn still, though. I guess time hasn't been very kind to him. Them now has lived twice as long as we have, though. I hope to age more gracefully than that. He's a role model of a kind, a perfect example of what not to turn into, especially when you age like fine wine as I have. Is that a joke?
Hold on.
The deadline.
Now then.
For some reason, my brain blinked and I didn't realize press X.
The new king draws nearer.
All right then.
Messed up.
Why?
And Barden too. We really need to get his started. Yeah, Barden actually has one of the best classes, honestly. You actually managed to retrieve Malvina's ring. That is impressive. It took you for talented, but you're more of a gem than I thought. Anyway, don't forget your end of the bargain. Of course, or looked into it. In fact, I could go get your dagger back right now. What do you say? Alright, come with me. Stay hidden and let me do all the talking.
Greetings.
Now, Mr. Helliant, yes, I'm here on behalf of your father back in your hometown. You see, he's collapsed with this frightful illness that... What, you weren't aware?
The truth is...
No, this illness requires a very specific herb to treat, one native only to the Virga Isles. Now, the travel expenses were taken care of. I who stole the dagger seemed to completely believe Kukulus's clever story. Yes, just the dagger, then. I'll make arrangements to procure the herb, then you can take it to him. And recover your dagger, though he'd have given me the clothes off his back if I'd asked. Figure you not approve of that. It's a lie, by the way, about his father being sick, but his town so far away will be long gone before he finds out. Anyway, here. He has retrieved Grius' memento from the thief and returned it to me.
All right.
My stats. What do I want to fuck? Imagination is actually almost up to 3, isn't it? Oh, damn.
But of course.
Don't know why that was worth that much. And you'll take me the effort you went too far exceeded mine. No idea the ring's importance to me with this. Everyone wanting to be free. Free?
Appreciate it.
No, nothing. Anyway, truly I thank you, and to show my thanks, please allow me to help you. I can see it already. You're the real deal. The one truly fated to be our next king. And I can see, too, that you'll need my winning strategies to do it.
Hang on.
Let me guess, your winning strategy is that smooth talk you demonstrated earlier. I don't think we need any con artist training, thank you. Come now, deception's more of an art than you know, and I have something of a knack for it, you see. I mean, you're trying to be a politician, don't you need this more than anything? You're kind, honest to a fault, really, and for an upstanding chap like you to become king, you'll need someone versed in darker, grayer areas. Someone like me. The core of my guys doesn't come without strings. This is business. You'll give me information about the places you visit, trends in the tournament, or the royal magic. I mean, if that's all you want, then... Now we're talking. In that case, I need to let you in on one thing first. My real name is Alonzo. Anyone calling me Kukulus is one of my marks. Best if you forget that name altogether.
What?
Huh? What's with this guy? To the tavern where where I told Alonzo all that's happened so far, then as we parted ways.
Remember those winning strategies I mentioned? Well, the first lesson starts now. I imagine you've led a rather rough life, considering the tribe you hail from. The world is full of unsavory sorts. That's why if you want to improve your life, you must never show a scoundrel mercy. If you're made a fool, you must pay it back in spades. Kindness is weakness, and the weak get robbed blind.
Kind of feel like you prefer this answer.
I'll keep that in mind.
Regard this not as the art of deception, but
I figured
rather
a more guarded
how to
answer would be
steal
better with him.
hearts. The morally sound way, of course.
Not trustworthy, but it does seem clever. Maybe we could use Alonzo's tactics in the battle for the throne.
A wise choice.
And since no small amount of trust and anticipation from Alonzo.
The devious schemer, Alonzo. Within him dwells the virtue of the Faker. Nurture thy bond with him.
I don't know why
and
they
new
chose
power
Faker
yet
for this
slumbering
class.
within may awaken.
I mean, I get it. It is like the debuff class, but it's like, I don't know. Like its design looks more like a jester.
But there's more to you than that.
I mean, look at that thing.
Who wears the crown next matters little to me. But if it's you, I wager it'll be quite a ride. I'll be heading to Brylehaven after this. Let's meet again there.
Yep, Brylehaven is the next town. Oh, we can actually do Norris's at night. Nice. Oh, and Heismay, too. Oh, we can actually get another with Brigitte? Oh, okay, yeah, he's gone. Alrighty, well, I guess we know what our next set of nightly activities are gonna be, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and just do Norris's. This will unlock his, like, gunner ability when we're next traveling for, I guess, some simplicity in traveling. Where am I? Okay, there I am. Wait, what? What? There it is.
That's...
A strange piece of junk that gives me the feeling of a relic. Train me strangely, old girl. Let me take a look, would you? And nourish the junk we picked up during our travels. Would you look at that? Certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. Ah, this one's a bit of a trick. You gotta follow the right steps to open it. Just a little tug here, and there we are. It's opened up. Take a look, a lost relic. Can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure. It's real? We just sort of stumbled across it. Mechanism, same as the old codgers.
Oh! Eureka!
My greatest invention yet. A work of genius made manifest. Thank you, Rion.
Thank you. Even so.
But I say, finding these one after another is something else. I've wondered if it was all an elaborate prank, but the old geezer was really onto something. I wonder which one he would really go for.
What?
Is your dad his journal? The old geezer certainly liked to mess about with anyone he could. Made my child a frightful ordeal.
Goodness.
I'll never forget the night of my birthday. He brought me a book called it his gift. Downright horrifying tome titled Lamentation of the Underworld or some such. He took the liberty of reading it aloud when suddenly the lights went out and in the dark he threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around. No God's fault that a bright-eyed young Norris grew up to become such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me. I don't see it.
Rather.
Anyway, this is just one part of a greater whole. The more intricate bits here. I'll bet my feathers that's made to interlock with the partner piece. We collect them all to form something? Likely so. That's what the old codger said anyway. I haven't an idea what it would make. And he was right. It supported an ancient civilization. One piece of superlative device that generates an immense and limitless power. Limitless? How's that possible? Not even igniters can do that, can they? That, my girl, is something we can only find out once we've seen the finished product, eh? So please help me find the rest.
Right.
I'm feeling motivated now. That's the spirit counting on you. Something tells me we'll have to gather up the whole lot of this. Oh man, it looks like junk to me. I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout, I'll have you know.
Hey.
What were you like as a child? Oh, it's an adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family. One day the old codger wasn't quite so old, then beckoned me over to the fingers of fate. Curiosity got the better of me, and I saw he was holding a fossil caked in mud alongside other bibbits and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I knew, I'm sticking out of the house to dig for fossils in the cliffside with a gaffer. Naturally, my parents discovered this and had me grounded, but I wouldn't let that deter me. One day, as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. I read every technical book under the sun, but whatever this was eluded me. Though I did find a technical manual on gauntlet runners in my mad academic sprint. Got a bit invested, and then suddenly I was an engineer.
That's...
Must have been fate. Perhaps so, old thing. Everything did seem to start there. It's how I came to be the man I am today. To chase the unknown, to escape tedium. That's just the course my mind tends to chart. The decision to travel with you, Locke, collecting relics, that too was the result of letting the heart do as it pleases. And rank 2.
We're in this journey together, what? Speaking of...
But the next year, I found the clue in the old man's journal. Write it down in my notebook. Should be able to help someone around here. Give it a gander if you would. I'll be sure all ship's the shape and ready to go. Counting on you to search for another relic for me. I'll be waiting, lad.
This one's important.
Seriously, you never need to read his frickin' book.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, we have another one with him? Alright.
Pardon?
Oh, you.
Return to his lively self, but were it not for all of you, thinking back, I do remember Lady Joanna despairing at times. Not the slightest doubt about her, that I believed every word Joanna and Morris had to say. I carried on without a care in the world. In some ways, the situation has shined a light upon me own weakness. I will not make the mistake twice. I'd like to speak with you if possible. I hope you'll make some time for me.
Thank you.
Thank you. I owe ye. I just need your opinion on something.
And let me say it again. The town is safe now thanks to you. Couldn't be more grateful to you.
Pardon! I heard you fixed up the hole in my shop's wall while I was gone. I could kiss you.
Why, 'twere no trouble at all. Your bonny
Well, that may be, but I never knew a captain to be so generous.
My only wish is to render assistance in any way I can. Whatever wee matters I can take care of, I will. Even if they might not turn out as well as yours did.
What the hell? You bumped into me? Well, who could avoid those massive ears, you damn russant?
Looks like I need to go keep a brawl at bay. Hey, listen, both of you. Enough already. Sorry about that. Right tragedy for the town hero to see something so disgraceful.
I'm not bothered, but are you?
My skin ain't that thin yet. It's just... that kind of manky scene has been more common lately. Neighbours coming to blows. Good lads fighting. Whole town is right anxious. And that's what I wanted to discuss with you. I'm curious about you and your pals. You're all of different tribes, eh? Even got Heisme to join up with you. How exactly did you get so many different people to come together as one?
We have a shared vision, one which will benefit everyone.
That answer's befitting of you. So that's what brought you all together. And you're the idealistic leader. So it is. What we need here is a leader everyone acknowledges. We need a new system where the people themselves govern the town.
I think that sounds like a fine idea.
I'm much assured by your words. Thanks for being so accommodating. If you can manage it, would you help me out again sometime? With your consult, I know this town will keep getting better.
Of course. I'd like to keep helping you.
Oh, that would be a great help. Thank you. With your support, I'll be sure to make this town a nicer place to live.
I feel Bard's profound love for the town as well as his faith in me.
The Honorable Guardsman, Barden. Within him dwells the virtue of the Commander. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I shall protect the town you all saved.
Oh yeah.
I'd be glad if you came back soon. I'll try to have good news for you by then.
Take a look at that in a second. Yeah, think about it.
What now?
Yeah. Also Faker. As you key, it's got all the Undas, Dekaja, and the Karakarn. I have. This is one of those kind of ones where it's like, I never feel lucky enough to use it. I have actually seen it work pretty well for some, but like for me, it's just like,
I'm counting.
oh god, I never feel confident gambling like that.
Really?
Mind you, it's still handy for, you know, a Secunda and all that. Commander is the buff specialist. I mean, it starts out with frickin' Maraku Kaja, so that should kind of tell ya. Got Rebellion. Yeah, and this is the other big thing. They have physical attacks that inflict elemental damage. And yes, as it goes up to, between the different ones, you'll get dip more and more like elemental physical strikes. And they also have this. Everyone moves to the front row and gets 2 Tarukaja casts on them. It's very, very, very useful.
I see. All right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
It's also one of the ones that, praying why, that, Stroll needs for his ultimate.
Really?
Oh.
Not enough for
New
his
possibilities.
quest. Yeah, we can actually see what the next one is. Yeah, see, Icy Strike. So you got Shelter Formation, moves everyone to the back row and increase their defense. Yeah, that's right, it also gets, like, Megiddo. Forgot about that. Oh, yeah. And they can also pull the what was the thing that we have? The Pierce Attack move we have over on Hulkenberg. That allows her to, like, use that, and then, like, every time after you use it, it's a crit hit. And we got, like, well, T-Riser for the whole party. Degeneration, Megidola. Ooh, Bluster Blast maneuver could be nice. Game's also giving away some of the freaking classes down there.
What now?
Need one more.
What now?
Guess for me, this one would be like, yeah, he's almost got healer maxed out, so, you know, do Maria's for 2 to pick up healer. Oh, wait.
What are you playing at?
Who thinks he can defy a tribe's legacy and take the throne? Don't sugar it. Yeah, this is the cook lady.
What?
We can't cook unless we're traveling. It's easy on the stomach, rise like one's spirit.
Lovely, that.
Okay. Let's give it a shot. Yeah.
That one didn't have a time limit, did it? Nope.
Well, what do you want to do?
But why?
Ismay and Brigida.
Ah, it's you.
Training his tail to the UG stat. Oh. Need some eloquence to actually get started with this.
I see.
But knowing the fight side of your allies would help broaden your possible strategy. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Mark my techniques closely then. You'll learn the ways of the Shadow God. Proper training does take time, a significant amount of it. If you mean to tag along, hope you're ready to be here for a while. Well said. A bit cramped for you right here though, isn't it? Go to the woods nearby instead. Come on.
Now then.
Start with a little test, see if you can keep up with my movements. If your reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now, let's begin.
Huh?
You're wide open. I'm here, it'd be simple to slit your throat. You were careless. Try one more time. And do as many times as you like. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very skin. Enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct to buy time for your mind. But how can I do that? Indeed, finding these answers is also part of the training. No clear answer, no correct way of improving, but at the very least you can decide what you aspire to.
Then...
Want to keep going?
Then...
Is enough for one day. Shall we share a drink then? Let's return to my castle back on the runner.
Oh.
I found some fine spirits for myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Would you like a cup of tea instead? Yes, a pricing drink, but nowhere as good as the spirits back home.
Hold on.
It's your hometown? Not particularly. Talking with you just reminding me of my son. It's been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know? Yeah, the stout heart in that little frame might have grown up to be a fine knight himself had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. Never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why? How does that equate? What do you mean, how does that equate to mourning?
The truth is...
With the Ujiv boy, we burned the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. Yeah, we already knew that. Souls feed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place beyond. Then those who remain must lay the bones to rest somewhere suitable for the deceased. I have yet to find a place fit for my son to take his final rest. I imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving and disturbed.
I apologize.
Oh, I shouldn't be talking to you about this. I'd like to help you lay your son to rest. We have an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours of any inconvenience, boy. Can't put that burden on you.
Let's do it.
That we can do it. It's for your son's sake, isn't it?
Thank you.
Thank you for your kindness, truly. I'll do my best to return the favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. A toast then to cement our vow. You with a cup of delicious tea.
Cheers.
Yes, a toast, but not to mark my regrets. To commemorate our coming together into the beginning of morning. I can sense Haizme's heartache for his departed son and his trust as a friend and ally.
My boy, are you watching?
Hey, we can see enemies on the map better, I guess. Save this for any time when you're free, lad. I'm grateful that you'll help me, though, and I dare say tonight I'll rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a
I think about it. I need to check the follower list. How many are left? I think only party members are left?
Alright then. What now?
Can we not do hers yet because...
Sorry.
Oh, okay. I guess we have to do hers while traveling. Got it. Yeah, it's just the remaining 3 are the remaining party members. Again, it's such a weird ass thing that's like, why aren't there at least 8? In fact, it should be 9 for all 9 tribes. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be out traveling, right? Did you plan to announce your candidacy fail? That's okay, as long as you're safe and sound. That's what's important, isn't it? What do you mean by that? Probably fine to tell Fabian and Maria the truth. Why do you say you can now return to Grand Trad in an instant? The runner is extra special. What does that mean? Well, I don't see you being particularly defeated, but I suppose I've no reason to not believe you. I assume that means you'll be showing your faces around here more often, right? Thank goodness. Maria, well, she's holed herself up in her room. If only we could take her mind off things. Oh, you have a picture from your trip to give to Maria? That's kind of you. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll fetch her from her room. Would you mind keeping an eye on things down here? And I'll tell her about how your traveling magic works. I gave it to Maria, and she really lit up, so thank you.
We did it.
Still, I'm not sure popping in to show her pictures is the wise idea. Puts on a brave face, but she's not past it all yet. You're in the middle of your journey, aren't you? If you turn around and leave again, I'm not sure the poor girl's heart can take it. Oh well. Okay, I guess together we got level 2 tolerance.
You...
I hope then maybe you'll be doing her a favor. Go spend some quality time with Maria. I'm sure she'll enjoy hearing about your travels.
Thank you.
You come with me then?
And so
down for so long. I expect her to be a giggling ball of energy after all that happened, but I don't feel the need to put on a brave face.
Really?
It's like she's balling up her emotions. She must be. She's a good girl, but still. There are many who see Krius as a hero who tried to take down a tyrant. The city has its fair share of Luis supporters. I worry about what would happen if more people found out Maria is his daughter. I sat her down and clearly explained to her keep their relationship secret, and she promised, but now she's acting like nothing's wrong. Poor girl can't talk to anyone about her feelings. My heart aches for her. That's where you come in. I want to ask a favor of you. I think the inn suffocates her. Would you mind take her somewhere to talk? If all you do is lend her an ear, she would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Whatever I can do to help, leave it to me. A reliable one, aren't you? I have a feeling Maria will open up to you.
You're a big help.
Thank you for doing me this favor. I'll fetch Maria then. It's such a long time since I went for a walk. Thank you for coming today, mister. Remember this place when you first came to the capital? I fell down around here. Couldn't see anything because it was really dark. And Poppy just patted me on the head and said, "You okay?" Hey, mister.
Sure.
Don't worry, you could tell me anything. Just never mind. I mean, there's something, a whole lot of something, but I'm not sure which one to ask first.
Oi there!
That would-be assassin used to live around here. You mean the madman who tried to kill Luis? Yeah, him. Can you believe some washed-up mercenary thought he could take out Luis? He went mad from hunger? Last thing we need is more guardsmen prowling about because of him. Why don't we keep walking?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me stories about your journeys. I want the place outside of Grand Trad. Maria and I walked around aimlessly as we talked about various things. Now this right here, that's art. That's the freak. Pardon me. Please don't scribble there. That's Miss Fabienne's house. Rose, get away from me. I'm okay. That was your own fault. You had it coming. You heard your parents didn't even want you, so that's why a Perippus had to take you in. Yeah, my mom said there's some weird half-blood kid living in the Dodge. I bet she talked about you. Apologize to her now. Shut up, stupid head. I'm out of here. Am I weird?
No.
You're not weird at all, Maria. You mean it?
I'm
dark
sorry.
on the picture you gave me. I'm really sorry. So happy when you gave it to me you didn't forget your promise.
It'll be fine.
Never forget a promise. Oh, you felt better when I look at your picture. I know that you're traveling all over and doing your best, man. That's why I have to do my best too. This Maria's vigorous determination and unshakable trust that she's placed in me.
I wanted to.
Was it true when he said my parents didn't want me? Nobody tells me the truth about anything. They all just say that I'm still a kid. They don't want me because I'm a kid. They want to see it's my fault Papa died. You did it for you is the wrong thing to say here.
No.
It's not true at all. I guess that was the option. Why can't I see Papa again? Go back to Miss Fabian's.
By the way...
Not too much trouble, can you?
Maria.
I'll come and visit you again, Maria. I promise, so see you later, right? Our ways with Maria and return to the group. Can't do another with Izme yet.
Now what am I to do?
You?
Didn't you leave Grand Trad? Well, no matter, I'll not begrudge you your secrets. If you're looking for work, then nothing here, so just go home. Come inside.
Unfortunately.
I no longer have any work for you. Dog is no longer here. Did you run away? That would have been preferable to the truth. But no, she was taken. Sorry, I know you kept your silence as promised. Unfortunately, I didn't stop a thief from sneaking in disguised as a vendor and taking her away. I found a letter that read, "Those who spread magic igniters shall face the wrath of God." Wait, that makes no sense given the fact that it's the church that's supposed to be spreading igniters, isn't it? Like, that's one of Forden's, like, big sins is the spreading of igniters, like he's an arms merchant. So, I feel like that would be anti-Sanctus to say that. I'll find the culprit before long, and I'll make certain they get what they deserve. However, this isn't the work of a single person, but that of a larger organization. Anti-Igniter extremists, a bunch of filthy, rotten cowards. If I was innocent in all this, shouldn't have kept her. When I start caring about anything, I lose it. I knew that. I tried to keep my feelings out of it, but why did this have to happen? Brigida seems to be fighting through the pain. How long must I live in this hideous world when the eye had disappeared instead? Here's when I can sense the pain, sadness, and frustration Brigida is feeling. Words would be of little comfort here. Perhaps if I stirred her imagination, she would be relieved of such despair. And of course, it's gotta be the book. The Brigida about the fantasy world depicted in my book, trying to give her even the faintest glimmer of hope. Yeah, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. How quaint. The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real world. The equality is that we all inevitably die. The path to that point is different for everyone. I think everyone has to fight through their own hell. It's not true. You're an Elder. You live in a world that hates you. How can you still make yourself believe in light even through all that? I can't see that light myself, but I know you can, and I really do want to believe in you and your vision. Presents Brigida's profound sadness and her grasping to trust.
I couldn't ask him to stay, could I? In any case...
Here's your pay. I've included what I set aside for your future shifts, too. I'll still keep visiting, Brigida. Why? Just God, I have no more work to give you. What's left for you here? You don't need to come here anymore. Left the room without a word.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right, then.
Oh, we can hang out with Heisme during the day now? Interesting. Can't hang with Maria today. Guess we'll go with Heisme.
But why?
5 days left. Probably on the ship, isn't he?
it's you. My thanks.
We'll go then. The place I'd like to go is a cemetery in the outskirts of town.
Huh.
Many of new graves, possibly victims of those dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy will find solace here among many his own age. Seems they don't cremate their dead here. Or my son feeling out of place being the only child here in singed pieces. Enough for a boy's age to fit in.
That means...
And shall we look somewhere else? Thanks. Think we do well to check other options.
My apologies.
How about somewhere deep in the forest, if you don't mind indulging me just a bit further? Seems like a peaceful place at first glance, but it's not really so, is it?
No.
Pattering footsteps from beasts among the trees, the smell of animal waste, can feel them eyeing us from the shadows too. Might be too dangerous. Can't stand the thought of hungry beasts disturbing his grave. I think it's still too early to make a decision. Like to look at other occasions if you don't mind.
Got it.
Yeah, let's do that then. Appreciate your understanding. You're certainly more patient than I was at your age.
The truth is...
Oh, Yuji travel far and wide to find the perfect resting place. Some build an altar at home, some scatter the bones in the sea, some bury them beneath a great tree. That said, most simply bury their bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end when I was younger, loathed their indecision and looked down on them for it. As I got on in years, I came to understand some things. It's not so easy to overcome the death of someone close. That's why when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I certainly found I do. Peace will not ease my woes.
Even so...
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me.
It'll be fine.
It's fine. We can give as much light as you need. Are you certain? You truly are an oddball. Then might we take the Gauntlet Runner again? This time I'd like to see somewhere full of open space. I'm just imagining things. What is it? Looks just like a place my son loved.
My son.
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. He chased bugs through grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fists. Now it is as he might burst out of the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs. But I know it's just an empty fantasy.
Everything okay?
Yes, Mayor, are you alright? Yes.
My apologies.
Apologies, I didn't mean for you to see me like this, but yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle, it feels a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run with the wind in his face. Yet... Wanna keep looking for somewhere else? No, that's not it. I just have one thing that's holding me back. That sweet smell on the wind reminds me of a faraway hill, the hill where my hometown lies.
What?
You're just now remembering about your hometown? It occurred to me, yes, but I've not visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they welcome me back. The wind blows in my home sweeter than any I've ever known.
Let's go.
Well, let's go and see, but... No, you're right. Cannot let my floundering deprive my boy of his proper place. Walk this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It's like something I'd never have realized alone. I'm grateful our paths crossed. As Heisme his extraordinary resolve in the depths of his gratitude.
He... Now, a new...
I must come to a decision.
Assassin's been unlocked. Thing of bigger cracker sounds like. Okay, Kiba. Hey, buddy. Nope, he's running. Putting up with my decisiveness, at least. Let's head to my village another day. Call upon me when you can spare the time. Today, let us rejoin our comrades. Alright, we got no nighttime ones.
What now?
There we go. Imagination is our closest, although tolerance is our lowest.
What should we do?
Leveling up your social stats like evenly is actually a pretty good idea, since you know there's side quests that give rewards towards your social stats. So not going too hard on them so those get wasted later is a good idea.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then.
Missed up.
Oh, there we go.
Missed up. Oh,
It's all white. Is that a big building? Is that a worm skin? About the memories I made there. There's a place like this outside of Grand Trad. Thank you, Mr. Rasmus Fabian. If we can hang them up on the end walls. Look at the picture. I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. You can come back and look at them too, right? There's so much I want to tell you. I have to go shopping now. Really? Yay, thank you.
Mister.
You see those flowers for sale over there? They grow outside the capital. Papa took me there once. He let me ride his shoulders and I felt big, like a grown-up. Can we buy some flowers? Oh, can we? I think it'll make Miss Fabienne really happy if we decorate the inn with them.
Huh?
Hey, but are you okay? Are you hungry? Still have some bread. Hey! Boy, you can't sleep here. You're dragging your filth all over the road. Okay, here, take some bread that will make you feel better. Job from the purpose pit, you know, the half-blood. Eating scraps to a disgusting stray.
It'll be
Listen
fine.
to them, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Okay. This is for me, are you sure? I'm like hungry, where's your house? I don't have one. Family, they're all dead. Ran from a mercy tried to sell me, but I ended up here. I'm alone now. Wish I had died with my mom and everyone else. Are you crying? I want to die, but hunger is so painful. Thank you for this. Am I going to end up like that boy? Because my family's all gone too, just like him.
Listen.
Fabian will always take care of you. I'm just bothering her. Maybe you can take me with you? Just take me along. When I go on a journey too, and I promise I'll be good. Someday we'll go together. Don't know how I can help though. Maybe I'll just get in the way.
I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have asked you that. Please don't tell Miss Fabienne. The only one I could stay with now, so I have to show her that I'm a good girl.
No.
You're already a good kid, Maria, just as you are now. I want to make Miss Fabienne happy. There's got to be something else I can do. Oh, she's always so busy, so I can help out lots. I'll talk to you, mister. My stomach doesn't feel like it's all in knots anymore. Okay, then you'll come back soon, right? Maria's devotion and the wholehearted trust she has for me.
She...
Your heart had made her... Oh, yep. Got her healer unlock.
It's a promise.
And become a cleric.
Yeah.
Go back before Miss Fabienne gets worried. You too, mister. Please be careful, okay? Hey. Oh, we need to level up our courage in order to get to rank 5 with her. Don't really have a great way of doing that.
What now?
Right. There. Whoa. I tapped too hard. Start using a different item.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Damn. Oh, it actually gives me some agility. Oh no, the agility up was for the level. Magic up was for the mastery. So, hey, I'll give us a mount. Medicaid level 3. Charm. I never use Ridden Eye. 10% really ain't enough. Oh, a classic, very useful, same with Samurai Charm.
I see. Fast. This, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see. I found new power.
What do you want to do?
But now where? Why?
Oh. You don't say.
Quite a number of archetypes. Maybe the most adept research partner I've had.
Incredible.
All right.
Ooh, that is so close. I don't want to do like the in town thing because that only gives 3 points.
What?
You alright?
Not quite.
I recalled some memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
Unpleasant memories? Memory of long ago, my time with a trusted comrade, his eventual betrayal. Cannot even recall his face.
It appears that
Deep trust in him, and so the wounds on my heart were equally so. I never had an eye for people.
It'll be
You
fine.
do, don't you? Indeed, should I deny my better judgment now, it would cast doubt on you as well. That's the last thing I want.
I must apologize.
I'm sorry, I find myself thinking in circles so often here, and kernels of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believe I was conducting this research on my own volition, but is that the truth? Lately I've felt that my research may actually be by another's will, and I labored under their guidance. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are better left forgotten. I won't ever betray you. I believe you. No matter who I may be in the end, I would never want to betray you. My apologies, I didn't mean to let any bitterness slip out. That's because I'm so unused to it these days, but I do so struggle with conversation. You truly are too kind to me. Thank you for being there here. It means more than I can say. Rank 5.
Often I find your words resound. Well then.
Mental weariness aside, you have further work to do. Your next task is to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the commander, the general. I'm sure this will prove to be a fine source of power as well as further increase your royal virtues. Worth the trouble, I'd say.
This one's important.
Oh, damn. So honestly, I don't mind, like, doubling up General, honestly, between Rion and Stroll. Especially, yeah, I kind of, like, ditch Stroll after the next party member. At least that's what I did in my original playthrough. I'd be happy if you could visit me again. You're all I believe in. I mainly did that, well, basically, because Stroll had his, always gets full XP out of Tide of Combat thing.
Oh. You'll...
But... why?
Ready?
Pardon?
me to get. What do you think?
Actually, we could also do.
Alright then.
If I recall, expression is up by the rock. Now that I think about it, we haven't, like, gotten the stuff from lately. Magla from.
Leave it out, mate.
Alright then.
Oh, wait, whoops. Wrong part of town, I think. Hey.
What?
I suspect to run into a fairy in Martira of all places. I love the humidity, no one else will come near me though. I said the air here was getting really nasty lately. It was giving me the most massive headache. Finally cleared up now, so it's nice, back to nice and muggy. I don't think I'll stick around though. See you never. Hardly got a word in edgewise.
Alright then.
Up there, it
Let's
is.
go.
Lovely.
You!
Hang on. Isn't that... Hey! Oh.
Thou, 'tis in thy hands.
Yeah, almost 5K.
Yep.
You!
This place.
Gone to shite, this has.
I guess all our options, although I guess with someplace like this?
Please listen!
Grand, innit?
It's not that one.
Alright.
Oh, we got 4 if I got that right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king.
That's why we
draws
save
nearer.
beforehand. I guess delicacies could work too? Oh yeah, I guess that, now that I think about it, because of the sandworms, you know,
What now?
that the people around here eat.
You!
This...
Gone to shite, this has.
Please listen!
Oh, really?
Yep, yep, more like it.
Alright.
4 points. Oh yeah, that's right, we get a little bit of money too.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright then.
Stroll is our only option right here.
Oh, it's you. Oh, right.
Sure, then I suppose now's as good a time as any. At home, the village of Halia is on the outskirts of Grand Trad. As we'll need the runner, please extend my apologies to the rest. With the runner, we can make it there and back before dusk. I can't help but feel guilt to request for such a personal matter. Strolling the way, we ride to at last to his childhood home, the village of Halia. Look like anyone's lived here for a very long time. It's a chilling sight. Dowling here by Gauntlet Runner, you think we were practically next door to the capital. As I fled for my life, the nearest settlement felt leagues away. I recall wanting to lie down and give up on several occasions. Well, hard to tell now, but this was once the village's main road, full of people crossing every which way.
Truth is,
Used to be able to see the mountains cresting the horizon above the rooftops. It's beautiful. Wish you could have seen it like that.
No,
I know I'll see it someday. It's 7 years since that day. Like forever ago, and yet only the blink of an eye at the same time. Afterward, I was shuffled between various relatives, nothing more than another mouth to feed. Fitting, I suppose, of the burden I'd become. Went to the site of our manor, but all I found was rubble. Few walls were sort of standing, but it was a sorry sight compared to how I see it in my mind. But I discovered a letter.
Take this.
There was a corner of my father's study that seemed to have been designed to withstand a fire. Found a box there with a letter inside and recognized the writing as my father's.
Hey.
Afraid I must ask a favor of you. And no doubt this is his will, and I know I must read it, but I'm gonna go over there and do just that alone. But would you mind waiting for me nearby?
Yeah.
I'm here for you if you need me. That is not what that option was. Thank you. It's reassuring to have you by my side. And nearby while Stroll read his will. Well, it's a good thing we found this. Seems I do indeed have an inheritance.
And
the will said the family's treasure was dispatched to the royal capital.
What?
Made it all the way to the capital? Yeah. Yes, but it doesn't give a specific location. The letter is unfinished. I mean, how could it be? No one expected a murderous, rampaging human. Try not to let anger win. Sorry, whenever I think back to that day. My father named me the sole heir of his estate, even addressed the letter to my beloved son Leon. Feeling shame at such endearment. As it stands now, the inheritance is but one purpose: to repay the debts owed to my parents and my people. I can see our house rebuilt.
Definitely.
I'll be whatever they want me to be, a noble of prominence or otherwise. I can make the people speak the name of House Haliotis with reverence, and once it lives on the tip of everyone's tongue, then I'll be able to embrace the words, my beloved son. I imagine the day would come that I come to terms with these feelings. I use that much and more. And Stroll's deepening trust in his determination to confront his destiny.
I must use my nobility for good.
Yeah, he just needs one more, and then we can sit him in the back and not have to worry about missing out on XP. I'm sure he entrusted the heritage to someone in the capital. I have no clue who that might be. Don't have any leads at all? Yeah. None whatsoever. All I remember is that whenever he come home from the capital, I could smell the fish he brought back. Grand Trad was able to source fresh fish from Brylehaven, but in Halia they were a rare feast. Hey, maybe I'm onto something. He spoke highly of the fish market, so we might have gone to the same one every time. Perhaps they remember him. That's our best lead, but I'm afraid I shall once more take advantage of your generosity. When we return to Grand Trad, will you help me walk in my father's footsteps? It could still turn out fruitless, so I'll need all the help I can get.
This one's important.
Hey, then. It increases our tolerance. First, I have one more thing I'd like to look into. I think we're good at a stopping point for today besides.
Let's head back.
Thank you, Rio. And let's head back to the Gauntlet Runner. Hey, we can do another one with Heisme.
Apologies. Ah, it's you. Yes.
Right then, I suppose I'll stop wasting time dithering and get myself ready. The base is just to the east of Martira. The village is hidden, so I'd prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us.
In days gone by...
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way.
Tadari!
Tadari, it's me, Heisme. I've returned and I have something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village.
Just...
I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air. That doesn't bother me.
My thanks.
For bearing with me. Wait, mate, is that you? You're looking gray in the ears, my friend. As if the ears were any kinder to you, Tadari. I heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who is this? This is Rion, a traveling companion of mine, standing in the tournament for the throne.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Wait, is that what you've come back to the village? No, came to see the cemetery and trying to find a place where my son can rest. Your boy's gone on ahead then. He passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely I thought he'd like the hill. I know it's not something the village would easily accept, but...
Yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. Did you know the cemetery is sacred to the village? I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please.
Alright, thank you.
Here.
I used to train here when I was young. Look closely, you'll see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know, because of my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the tree, I get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head, and of course I go whinging to Dadari about it. Even you were a cute kid once, huh? Having trouble imagining it? The villagers are here. They're watching us from the shadows. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too. He did leave voluntarily stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? Now he wants a child buried here. The boy wasn't even born in the village. You hear? See what they're saying. That's horrible.
Well...
Exactly within my expectations, then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heisme.
I've explained the situation to the younger villagers. Seemed like nobody had any problem with giving your son a place here. Indeed. Thank you. Master Jadari! Here, the Urn of Bones. It's gone. What? What is the meaning of this? All the night brings shame to the village. Hear a voice from somewhere. Jadari was just too afraid to refuse them, that's all.
Hey.
Stop hiding and show yourself. Sorry, Heisme, but can I excuse the villagers' behavior? It doesn't. Wait, what? Why did he look at us when he said that? The village hasn't changed a bit. Still rejecting outsiders, still shutting themselves away. I should have expected this. I left this place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. But you stood up for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf, and that is my soul's salvation. The eyes makes profound, sour, and strong strength of his trust.
My thanks.
It's just thief slots. I searched the village entire, no stone unturned. Doubtless the intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste.
Apologize.
But my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It's my duty as chief, one who would see justice done. There's a needs in the village. For today, I think it's best you leave. Very well. Asma and I return to the city in silence.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right, then.
Oh, wait, right.
All right, then.
It's Idol's Day? Oh, we got 2 days left
right,
before
go.
it's back on the road for us.
All right.
Mostly?
Right.
Alrighty then.
All right, then. Where to?
Let's go! Come to think of it,
I love it. This heat is insufferable.
but
Welcome.
Oh. That's game. Never would have figured it out.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome. What it all? If it's lamb in the rivers or seas, I've got it here and it's all fresh as the ocean breeze. And Stroll's father from the fish market. I was a doting pair, but would a count really do his own shopping? And hell yep, just how do you know such a great man? Friendly with the sun, really now? I hate to break it to you, lad, but you're an Elda, and Clemar nobles aren't really known for befriending your kind. What are you playing at? This some manner of con to make it known far and wide, especially if you consider the Count of Halia. I saved my skin once when some pain in the arse noble started making accusations about my procurer. Happened to be there and stood up for me. From what I gather, he was only in market to find a souvenir for his son. Fancy that, a noble buying things for himself. I mean, you really do know him, don't you? Oh, then I know another merchant you should speak to. He did a fair amount of business with the Count. That day, he said he had an appointment to meet his merchant in front of Regolith, the Grand Cathedral. Now that he bought the fish, huh? What is that? Okay. Wasn't sure if it was done or not. We needed to report back to Stroll. I mean, it could be either over here or there's some guy selling some stuff over here. No, yeah, it's not. Hey, bad. Have I actually bought Mellow Milk yet? Okay. Oh my gosh, what are you, my mom?
Hey, listen.
Oh. And that's a soldier, that's not a merchant. And there aren't any like hanging around here.
Hey, listen.
I got low.
Oh wait. What do you want? You're not one of my clients, only do business via referral. His father went to meet, yep. Indeed, I'm acquainted with late Count of Halia. Oh, is that so? So you know his son, do you? He was a truly honorable, upstanding man. Doubt any son of his would associate with riffraff like you. Oh, okay then. Well, we ain't continuing his until we get a level up in imagination, huh? Alrighty then.
Alright then. Where to?
Let's go.
You have my thanks. Pardon?
Real chick.
Those. Hi.
Pardon?
Alright then. Where to?
Okay, not entirely certain where Maria's hanging out.
You. Sorry.
You must be busy.
You.
I'll come out and ask. Did you say something to Maria?
This
Since your last visit, she's been acting rather odd. She insists on helping me with anything and everything, no matter what. I may have an idea why. I think she wants to help me out, but at times it feels like she's desperate to find something to do. Why, you little wretch, look at what you've done!
Wait.
Sir, why are you raising your voice at a child? Damn brat spilled me drink down me leg. That your idea of service, Fabienne? I'm sorry.
Well...
Keep your britches on wet as they are. Leave them at the door later for cleaning and I'll get you another drink on the house. What, but could you take Maria upstairs?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Everything okay?
Are you feeling alright?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
By the way...
Fabienne was busy talking to you, so I thought I could help out by taking care of that customer. I'm gonna show Miss Fabienne that I can carry both the food and drinks now. You think Miss Fabienne will get rid of me? Does she not want me here anymore?
No.
Wouldn't abandon you. She wants you to stay here. But Papa did. He left me all alone.
Maria.
May I come in?
It's all right.
Oh, come now, wipe those tears. The scary customer's already left. Everything's just fine now. Miss Fabienne, I promise I'll be a good girl from now on, really, and I won't cause any more trouble, so please, even though we're not family, can I still stay with you?
Maria.
Oh my Maria, is that what you've been thinking this whole time? Of course you can stay, or you needn't worry about earning your keep either, silly girl, because this is your home. Maria, I may not be your mother by blood, God rest your soul, but nonetheless, you are still my most precious treasure, my family, and I consider you a daughter. Miss Fabienne.
Okay.
Now you listen here, your papa never abandoned you. Did everything you did because he truly, deeply cared about you. I feel like either of these options is probably the best one, but they're both very similar. That's right, you worked hard to show how much you cared about you and Fabienne, Maria. Papa said that he wanted to make this world a safe place for people like you and me. All he ever did was ask about you, regretted every moment he had to spend away from you. It would have made him so happy to see you grow up. But more than anything, he wanted to give you a world where you could smile and laugh with your whole heart. He helped your papa too by giving him the strength to keep going.
Me too.
I feel the same way as he did, Maria. If you're with me, I can weather any storm.
That's why...
This place is your home and always will be. Rest assured, my dear girl, we have plenty of days filled with smiles and laughter ahead of us. You come to me with anything that makes you happy or sad. We just want to talk about your papa. I'll always be here.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Mister.
Thank you so much, mister. I'm glad that I'm home. I'm with my family. So we just kind of ran Nanako's social link from 4.
It's okay. I can really stay.
More XP and we don't use up time when cooking. Now that we have a side quest for, cooking something. I'm glad I came to you for help. Would you mind checking in on Maria from time to time? I mean, that's what we do. We already were doing it. We aren't gonna stop doing it. Right, about that scared customer from before. He was only in a bad mood because he recently lost his job and he got into a row with his wife. What about what he said before he went home and he was sorry for yelling at you like that? He didn't want to apologize for himself, Maria.
I see.
Okay, I think I get it now. You have to say what you mean out loud or else no one will know. This is more than I can do. Now, my little treasure, go and wash up. And before bed, how about you help me taste test some new dishes?
Thank you.
Mister, thank you so much for everything today. See you later.
Well then.
Do new here. Now that I think about it, I guess we can't really finish off more side quests. Just for the fact that we haven't had the opportunity to level up Barden anymore. Although I'm pretty sure that's being locked behind his whole, like, what I'm looking for, behind the whole, like, you know, Joanna stuff. As I recall, he, like, becomes mayor? Imagination's pretty high. How much more it would really take to max that? God damn it, which button is it? It's up there.
Well met,
What do you want to do? Oh.
Long, long ago.
All right.
Yep, story about breed.
Well then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That's about... Yep, tomorrow we head off. Acquired the head we sought, but we truly to get in Luis's good graces, we should endeavor to stand out further from the other candidates. And after all this, we're still just a bunch of nobodies. Maybe we could improve our reputation. I mean, we've been doing that. I literally have no other side quests we could be doing.
Right.
Why? Pardon?
Say there.
Well met, eh?
Hello,
Oh.
Now then.
Perfect.
Imagination. Why?
Well then. Well then.
The truth is...
We need to be on the road for his rank 5. Got it.
It's time.
Pretty sure tolerance gets raised by Heisme's book.
Why?
I think we'll do another speech thing.
Let's go. Lovely.
All right then.
Oh, hey, this one we can actually debate someone.
Hey.
Yep. Oh, it also boosts imagination? I didn't get to see most of the debates in my first playthrough. You got a problem with what I'm saying? I know you're that chump who sizzle up anyone in need, aren't ya? I set your arse down and let a man who's truly fit to be king pluck those flowery ideas right out of your ears.
Everyone listen!
Listen up, when I'm king, I'm turning half this country cities into entertainment districts, and the spirits will flow from the cast, free for all. And the rich or you're poor, every sock can get as pissed as the next. That's true equality. After loads of people migrate to our merry city, the tourists will start pouring in, lighting all our pockets. Free booze, my fault. All that just from free alcohol? Not even anything else a place like Martira, though. I was playing to the crowd's pleasure. How should I appeal to them?
Hang on.
Alcohol were free, the tabs would go out of business. That's unrealistic. Are you thick? Country would foot the bill on all the bar tabs. Did you catch that part? Nope. I guess that was the wrong option. Alrighty. Doing that because it'll be a bit before we're actually allowed to, like, you know, restart.
Please
We need
listen.
policies that address tribal inequality and class discrimination. Drinking doesn't solve those. Oh yeah? You got some grab policy you want to lay out? Go on then. Both of them are spitting shite into the wind, but I had to pick the one that smelled rose or I had to take Riones. Hey, try to make more copy than it is. Don't think you've won. It's a great debate. You had the other candidate totally off guard. A lot of peoples agree with your ideas. They give a little something to show their support.
Works for me.
All right.
Right? Oh, it's only 1 point to our imagination.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have His Eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, we're off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
It's a bit odd given the fact that Heisman's got his whole tent set up on the roof.
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Now then.
Next is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. Punch it south out of Martira will make it in, oh, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. Oh, look who we're running into on the way.
Whoa!
That's Port Brilehaven.
Oh, hey!
Yeah, wasn't she weak to... Weak to an element. Then it gets fire.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their
What to pick? All right then.
No hangouts with party members here. Oh right, we need to make that food. Piece to use. Let's use mellow milk. I don't think it's the stew. Supposed to be light and fluffy. I got the sugar. Where do we buy fragrance spice? Goodbye. Damn it. Pretty sure it's the benevolent bread.
All right then.
Yep, I was right. There's a vividly depict the enduring quality of a small child. Right to the days the son took his first steps, the first words the son spoke, and his son nearly ripped his ears off, climbing all over him. Worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, son refusing to stop crying at night, being so exhausted he falls asleep in places without realizing it. Being a parent brought him a lot of struggles, but even more than that, it brought joy.
All right.
Didn't even have any choices to make there.
The party sets off for Martira. The wildlife retreats to safety before the anticipation that follows a journey.
Nice spices.
Oi!
Oh yeah, this has been unlocked.
Speaking
You can now bathe. Like, once again, one of those things that you don't really use on your first playthrough if you're trying to, like, max your stats. Imagination up to 3, so... Think about it. It's interesting how we didn't have to, like, make a choice when we were doing Heismay's book, now that I think about it. Thinks about his son. Yeah, I guess we don't.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
Arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Heismay, you've erected a tent up above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart. And though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of...
Miss Kate Sonara, you've got wings, you can just fly back to us, no? Young Fred, where did you hear UGF are capable of flight? Hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. Alright, let's go for wisdom with Hulkenberg. Battle strategy of my game board, an abstract game of military tactics you see could indulge me in a round. Oh, yeah, that's right. We play like kind of like their version of chess for these ones. Except it's on a hexagon instead of a square. 2 more moves, that's the match. I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we will both benefit from continued practice. It affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. If an enemy came at me from such an angle, how would I retaliate, so on and so forth?
I'd say...
No one's failed in my duty to protect his height. We know. Why did she say that like we don't know that? At the time, I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role.
That's why.
And yet you felled several of the assassins in the anime scene we saw for it. Which one is the wisdom option, though?
Well then.
So strong, Hulkenberg.
No.
I am nothing of the sort. My body bears the scars of my myriad weaknesses. That said, it's quite the pleasure to speak so freely with you. I'm comforted knowing that I may share my feelings with a compatriot. If we find success in this endeavor and create a country where all can truly live equal, I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down that knowledge I can to a new generation. Speak not just of tactics, but all of my experience on this journey, my victories and of course my failures too. And in doing so, I would like to see the Royal Guards elevated to a new height, I hope.
Well,
it's a great plan. I'm on board.
Yes.
Well, should such a starry-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say, you wear the role well. 'Tis hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you have a natural talent for it. Though to call it talent is a disservice. No, whatever higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you. Such praise from a knight is quite an honor.
True.
'Twas you and Gallica that set the cogs of this journey in motion. I think there's some significance to you being the captain, in my humble opinion. You have my gratitude. After crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel that I'm one step closer to realizing my dream.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Now then, shall we continue the discussion on tactics? There were some blunders you could avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should...
Nura speaking.
Yep. Oh no, wait, this is
City ruins come to view.
Yep.
This place once flourished through the excavation
From
of
the
magma
little
crystals
spots.
by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brylehaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
It's truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. A mere is enough to wound the soul. The chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. You're wrong, lad. Did the gauntlet runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
Sorry, just remind us something unpleasant.
Everything
okay? Are you okay?
Right.
Sorry to cause you concern. I know what destroyed this village, and no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. I don't know if the magma crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them. Hometown will eventually... stroll. I make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within.
Why.
And allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your own land will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Becoming face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
All right.
Hey!
My stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? I guess Nurse can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
Let's put this place behind us.
Here.
By the by, I made another drawing. The picture will bring viewers no joy, but it's an important sight to document nonetheless. I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here.
As the sun
Almost sounds like
sinks
you're taking
below
it personally.
the Gauntlet Runner arrives in the glow of the
I guess it's an imagination night?
All right then.
Yep. Their parental story, another boost of tolerance, and I think this is the last one.
All right.
Yep, we finished it.
All right.
Getting close there on tolerance.
time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite.
Well, the yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brattlhaven by tomorrow. I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assumed that was what it was. But we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean that we've already ventured beyond where the cliff collapsed, barring passage. It seemed it was fixed without a trace of its ruin, and speaking of ruin, Nurus, do remember that we are relying on you for safe passage for the rest of the dead way. Ready?
What now?
Ink. Like I said, I think fire's the weakness we gotta worry about here.
All right.
Oh yeah, right.
I see. This, all right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. I could get used to this.
We don't know what he requires for his final form there.
All right.
All right then.
Got wisdom, courage. I guess we can actually do
Let's
some
head there right
courage
away.
too.
Hey.
Oh yeah, that's right. These ones are like fixing up weapons.
Got a moment?
I think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why, one day I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory. It's not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
How about you? Share my plans, let's hear yours. What do you do when the fighting's over?
So
I think I want to travel.
Oh, I see.
Go where the wind takes you. I take it. That does sound nice.
Aye.
to get stronger, even if the village gets rebuilt. Well, for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. We'll be strong enough to rid this country of monsters. Not leave it to a spineless army and its incompetent generals. Only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like Luis.
Look at that.
I need to do something about that, too.
Yeah.
I agree, but seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you're our captain, truly. You're resolved to lead on the front lines of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know, to act with such conviction. How does one become so bold? By being as bland as possible.
Yeah.
I ain't doing what needs to be done, one step at a time. Easier said than done. I get so fixated on the past I lose sight of the present sometimes. You always look forward. That's what I envy about you. All this to say, I have faith in you. You've more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of as justice. They're free to make their choice, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder what it'll end up being after all this. Anyway, the sword's shining like new. Let's finish this up.
All right.
Hopefully be hitting 3 soonish.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Yep, here she is. Yep.
Certainly.
And so wish we could actually have some kind of runner combat.
So we meet again. Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Oh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Let's give you a try, eh?
I guess it's a decent level like boost. Yep, there we go.
No holding back!
Keep it up.
By this power.
I let justice prevail.
That was oddly weak, but for fought by Rion.
Nothing per se.
Oh, I got a fist from her.
Are you prepared? The power of fire!
Let's go. Fire!
Is magic night!
Weapons really do affect more, don't they?
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped.
Now, what's the... No holding back!
Keep it up, Stroll.
Come forth, royal sword!
I'll use what I must.
No. Why? Why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
That'll do.
Nice. I feel stronger.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
I've lost.
Damn, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but the power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Go to Rita, cheer up.
Yeah?
Saw your runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Eudoricus? Eudoricus. Who do you think I am, exactly? Pardon me. Know exactly well you're the great Katarina Grand. Everyone here knows, in fact. All their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
Are these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? Other options do therapists like them have. Might be dangerous, but you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet. Eudoricus, wait. Take this. See if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Katarina's made a generous donation. Look, you know, we can eat for once. Listen, everyone, I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. What kind of work exactly? What work are you trying to keep? Dangerous work are they supposed to not be doing here? Get all just a little longer. I swear I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
And there we are. We believe in you, Katarina. Earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. Meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. Small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? I've been heading out to find work again in no time. Just can't fathom dying to earn a living, and the fat cats are all too happy to, when the Perippus take them up on it. I'm in charge. First thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They'll squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Yeah, but wonder if that would solve anything. Honestly, I have no idea. Even now, tons of people aren't gonna survive, and I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. It's just lucky, you know? I had the strength to push through and survive. Truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them. You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. They don't. Nothing in this bloody world's gonna change, and it'll stay as rotten as it is. They say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the Perippus are right there where they want them, beneath everybody. They couldn't have the Perippus start doing well for themselves. It would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like the twisted world just as it is.
Sure.
Let's change things ourselves. That's exactly what I plan on doing, Rion. And with anyone able to take the throne, now's the time to do it, which means I can't just hand it over to you either. Much obliged, Rion. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. Not as powerful as I need to be, but it's still, I reached out to the recruitment center and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking these monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. Feel Katarina's indignation toward the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me. That we have unlocked. Pugilist? Yeah, and we also get more money from bounties, which, I don't know, is it possible to not get this? Also, they could just increase, like, the bounty rewards, and at this point, and you wouldn't even need to know it was because of Katarina. I guess if we hadn't finished the other bounties then, but eh. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the...
I just realized what time it is. Still imagination, apparently. Alrighty, so I guess we're calling it here then. I guess we'll be back on Monday. And we will be seeing, well, what Brylehaven has for us. Although, as I recall, I think I remember what Brylehaven's, like, dungeon is. And it's definitely one of the weaker ones, as I recall. Well, you'll all see you later. So, thank y'all for coming on out, and hopefully I'll see you again next time.